A very good evening or morning to everyone, and welcome to another mindfulness session. I respectfully welcome our most venerable Nirmagama Dhammakasala to start today's program, and I gladly welcome everyone, my friends too, and also if there's any new friends, I gladly welcome them too. Before we start today's session, I'd like to give a brief about last week's session. At the beginning, Dhammakasala discussed about a tissue that had had millions of tears and has never told anyone. Then we did a mindful walking and mindful sitting, and in the end, we did a mindful activity. Finally, I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome our most venerable to start today's program. Thank you.
Hello, can you hear me? Loud and clear? The last part of your talk was breaking, so that's why I'm not sure whether it's my connection or yours. Can hear, no?
Can hear, Bante. I think it was Olu's. I was also wondering whether it was I'm having a slow connection. I think it's Olu.
Okay then, yeah. So everyone, welcome to another session. And I can see some of your faces already. Okay, Kiara just appeared. It's nice to see you all. So feel free to join with video. That way we can see each other, we know that you are there, engaged in the session. Right, so this week we have another topic. And this one I'm sure you are very much aware. It's a timely topic that can help you. It's important that you are aware of this. Now, let's say screen time. When I say screen time, how many hours per day Anyone? How many hours per day? And when you talk about screen time, you have to count all the devices. The computers, laptops, then the phone, tablet, right? Everything included. So how many hours per day? Any guesses? I'm sure you know. You are the person who is spending time on screen. So maybe Tenuka, I saw you a laugh. Maybe you can start with that.
Savina's, I'm guessing like for me, like at least 6+ hours. Cause like even to study, I use like all these like ChatGPT and stuff like to make documents, and also it's like for every kind of activity I use some sort of screen, a phone or a laptop or some sort of.
Yeah, so a lot of studying is done on the devices. So it's natural that you go with high number of hours. Let's see what are the others average. Anyone else? Yes, Laviru?
Usually like 2 to 3 hours.
Okay, Laviru only 3 hours. 3 hours would be fine, right? Yeah. Okay, we can see Sehara.
Around half an hour.
Half an hour only.
Yeah.
Maybe you can have little more time on screen. Yes. Okay. Sehara is only half an hour. Others, come on, you have to tell us your number. Anyone else? Olu, how about you? How many hours on screen?
I'm not sure, but I think it's around like 6 hours-ish.
6 hours, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, 6 hours. Kiara, yes. Yes, for your age, yes, half an hour would be fine, no? When you grow up, probably you can add few more hours. Yes? Anyone else who would like to share? We had Tenuka, Laviru, Olu, Sahara, Kiara, Netum Mitum. How about you?
2 to 3 hours.
2-3 hours, both of you?
Yeah. No.
Okay, yes. 2-3 hours. Anyone else? Who else is interested in sharing? Tinuli, you want to add something?
Sinani can unmute.
Half an hour.
Half an hour, that's very good. Yes. Yes, Anupama. It's not your name, right?
What I watch on my television for 1 hour.
Only television? No
Yeah.
phone? No computer?
No phone.
Yeah, television 1 hour would be fine, no? Yes.
Yeah.
Good job. Yes. Anyone else? So we have a large variety depending on your age, of course, starting from 6 or so hours to half an hour. Yes. Anyone else who would like to add your number of hours on screen? No. Okay, right. So too much screen time. Half an hour would be fine. But if you are spending many hours, then it's not good. Right? You see the picture, right? You see what happens to the person. Tenuka, do you see? Yes. Yes. So it says too much screen time is hard on your eyes. You can see that person has become more like a zombie. Right? And that's how the addictions work. Although it is funny to see that picture, sometimes we too are becoming like zombies when you get addicted, right? Your eyes are burning. You can't look at the screen. You get headaches, but still somehow you keep up with it. You keep watching the screen, playing the game, right? Especially when it comes to addictions like games, it's very difficult. It's really hard on your eyes because games you continue to play for many hours and it doesn't stop there, right? So what can we do if we have to use for many hours? What can we do? Any thoughts, ideas? Yes, Sahara.
Take a break, maybe every like half an hour.
Yes, that's a good suggestion. Taking a break. Give a break to your eyes.
Yeah.
That's good. That's important. How to give a break? Any ideas how to take a break? Sahara, maybe you can add that part.
Sorry, I didn't hear.
How to give a break to your eyes?
Oh, maybe like leave whatever screen for a little while and like take a walk or something.
Yes, go walk in the outdoors. Catch some, trees or something.
Yeah.
But like switching to another device won't help.
Yeah.
Taking a break like that won't help. Instead, you have to make sure that it's a real break. Okay, good suggestion. Then Laviru. Leo, you can use your Zoom hand. That will be faster.
Like talking to a friend or like going outside or playing like a game, like a sport or like an online game.
Physical game, yes.
Yeah.
A sport, yeah. Yes, those are good suggestions. Talking to a friend, going outside, playing a real game, like where you go outside and play. That's good. Then Tenuka.
Sometimes I just go out and just ride my bike. And like that's what I do to skip screen time.
You go and ride your bike.
Yes, like bicycle sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah. And maybe go for a swim as well. That's also good. Yeah. So
Yeah.
spending time in the outside is really helpful. Exercising like swimming or riding a bike would be very nice. Yes. Then Leo. Can't hear now. Bit louder. I don't know, something wrong with the audio. Olu, did you get her?
No, I didn't.
No.
Maybe
Leo,
she could
maybe.
do like later. She could say her idea later.
Yeah. Leo, maybe otherwise you can use the chat. Can you put your idea to the chat? Okay, now the voice is audible. Try now.
Taking a short nap will work, right?
Okay, yes, good. A nap. That way you can really rest your eyes. Or maybe not a nap, maybe you can do few minutes of mindful sitting. That's another way to take a nap. Instead of a nap, you can do a sitting session. It's much more efficient than a nap. Help relax your eyes. Then who else? I can see
Ara, D, Haya, and Anu.
I eat while reading a novel.
bit louder, please.
I eat while reading a novel.
Okay, reading a novel and eating. I don't know whether that's a real break for the eyes though. Did your mother force you to come today?
Yeah, because I'm writing a story.
Okay. That's what I was thinking earlier. Right. So reading and eating, because your attention is always with the book. It's not like you are taking a break and having a snack. Instead, you are eating while reading. So I don't know whether it counts as a real break, but you can try and see whether it is helping your eyes. I saw someone else was raising their hand. Olu, can you remember?
It started with an M.
Nidungi.
I'll try.
Nidungi. Yes.
I'm not sure. Yeah, she's still there. Should I unmute her?
Can you? Yes.
Nilamanikanam.
Great respect, Swamin Mahansa. I mean, it was, I just want to say it's regarding the, not for the children. Children has, as they have told, they can go around and play and so forth. That's the best thing to do after half an hour. If their parents, if they are taking a long time in a screen, what they have to do is get out of the screen, blink, look far 20 meters far, blink 20 times, and okay, I mean that rest should be taken every 20 minutes at a screen time. I just want to add to their parents, the children should play and go out, not to be in the screen after half an hour, but for the parents, you have to go out of the screen, look 20 meters ahead for 20 blinks, 20 seconds. So that is what is being advised. Thank you so much for the time.
Yes. Thank you, doctor, for adding that part, how to scientifically do it. Right. So even for the children, it could be helpful. You have to look at a distance, look far away trees. That will relax your eyes. And blinking, right? 20 times. 20 blinks. Shall we try 20 blinks? Because anyway, we have been here for like 20 minutes now. Everyone? Shall we try 20 blinks? Olu, what do you say? Olu is
Yeah,
beautiful.
sure.
Olu is the host today.
I said yes.
Yes. Maybe doctor can tell us for how long. Just blinks, or should we close our eyes and stay for a while? Just blinks.
So Amasa, it is 20 seconds, 20 meters, 20 blinks. 20 seconds, 20 meters you look far to a far away place, and 20 blinks. So that is the that is a norm for anyone who is working a long time with the computer.
Yes, easier to remember. 20 seconds, 20 meters, and 20 blinks. Okay, we'll do 20 blinks, everyone. Can you count and do 20? Yes? Okay, we are starting. Kiara's blinks are very fast, blinking like a flash. Yes? Okay, we'll do 20. You can count your own blinks and do. Seems like done with the 20 blinks. I think Kiara, she was the first one to finish. Blinking like a flash. Yes. And I have been on a screen for a while now, doing 2 back-to-back programs. And I could see that, blinking, it relaxes my eyes. So I felt it. Maybe you also felt it. So that's the idea. Okay. So it's important that we know how to use a screen. If you are standing long time, it's not good for your eyes. You become like a zombie. You see the zombie kind of a person on screen. So you don't want to become like that, right? Imagine yourself being like a zombie, being a zombie like this. So not good. Yes. So that's why we should know how to take a break from a screen. Switching to another screen won't help. Sometimes you switch to a phone. That doesn't help. That doesn't count as a break. Right? Going outside, riding a bike, or playing with your friends, or maybe taking a nap, or blinking 20 times, not looking at far away distance, 20 meters, or 20 seconds, a break. Right? So that way, know how to take a break from screens, and it is important, especially for you as well as your parents, of course. Right? So can you go teach your parents later if they are using screens for a long time? Yes, Kiara, you can teach later. We will do, no? You can teach later. If you are spending long time on a screen, you have to teach your parents how to take a break. It's important. Yes, so know the techniques, know how to take a break, and that way you can support even your parents. Yes, doctor?
So I'm answer. what we say to the parents what Lara should tell her parent is put the timer when you begin the computer for 40 minutes. So 40 minutes, every 40 minutes to get this break. So there is a timer in a computer. So you put the timer and at 40 minutes. So sorry if I'm taking a long time for this.
Yes, that's helpful. So 40 minutes. It's like a period school, no? A single subject is taught for like 35, 40 minutes, and you should take a break. Same goes for the devices. Every 40 minutes, you have to take a break. That's what the doctor is suggesting us. So thank you for the information. And we talked about the ways to get a break. So you can teach your parents as well. Later you can do. Leo? Can't hear. Leo? Kiara?
Yeah, cannot hear. Oh.
On the laptop.
Can you speak a bit louder? You have to scream and tell us.
Father's in the laptop.
Still no. Maybe
My
Kiniti aunty can.
father's in the laptop.
One more time, please.
Now my father's in the laptop.
Okay. So you have to time it. See whether he is staying more than 40 minutes and tell him to take a break. Yes. I'm sure they get enough breaks simply by dealing with you. Right? So that's also counts. Right? Okay. I think that's it for the topic, and you understand the idea. Next, we are going to go into our usual mindfulness practice. This too counts as a break from the screen. We go into mindful walking and we spend like 10 minutes there. So we get a break from the screen. And when you hear the bell sound, you can come back to the seats. No need to look at the screen every now and then to see whether others are walking. You take a break from the screen till you hear the bell sound. And we walk back and forth in the selected space. And while walking, we try to be mindful of our steps. Remember the steps. Your mind goes to other things, thoughts, memories, surroundings, sights, sounds. It doesn't matter. You come back to the steps. Remember the steps, okay? So that's what we are going to do. So let's take a break from the screens and let's go do 10 minutes of mindful walking. When you hear the bell sound, you can come back to your seats. Okay, everyone. That's our time to do the walking. Now let's come back to the seats and feel free to join with video. And next we are going to take a break from the screens with a mindful sitting session. And for this, I will ask Kinithia auntie to guide us through the sitting.
Okay, අවසරයි Bante. For the sitting practice, I hope all of you are back at your seats so you can sit upright and try to be comfortable in your posture. And if you feel good, you can gently close your eyes and notice how it feels to be seated. You may feel the pressure on your back, how your hands are placed, knees bent. And you can take a moment to know that you're seated well. You may hear sounds from the surrounding. You can know that you are hearing sounds. Sometimes you will feel bodily sensations. There might be irritations, itching, sometimes pain in some part of the body, or it might be just a neutral sensation. And when we stay this way, you will feel that the body is breathing. Maybe at your nostrils, or some of you may feel your belly rising and falling with the breath. Some of you might be familiar with the in-breath and the out-breath. And let's see if we can stay with this flow of the breath for some time. If it helps, you may try to count how many breaths you can stay in, out as one. And it's natural for our mind to wander into thoughts. Just notice that it's thinking, and you will again feel this flow of the breath in and out. So for the next few minutes, let's try to see if we can stay with that.
Okay, everyone, that was our bell. And we took a break from the screens. We did mindful walking. We did the mindful sitting. Next, as usual, let's write our mindful experience. And for this, you can take about 10-15 minutes. You can use your journals to write today's mindful experience. When you are done with the report, you can use the Zoom hand to show that you are done. And if you don't know what to write, simply see the flyer that we share. In that, you can find some information. I can see some of you are done with the report. How about others? Olu, how about you? Are you done? Seems like all went missing. Olu, are you done in the report? Shall we start then? Yeah, okay.
Kiara can unmute.
Walking, I was calm, but suddenly
Kiara, bit louder, please.
mindful walking. In mindful walking, I was calm.
Okay.
I drank some water. Mindful walking. In mindful walking, I was calm. But suddenly, I got distracted. I drank some water because I was so hungry. Then I came back to my seat. Thank you. Mindful sitting. In mindful sitting, I was calm than last week, but I didn't focus on my breath. I focused on my eyes. Then I heard the bell rang. Thank you.
You focused on your eyes? Where did you focus in the sitting? You said you didn't focus on the breath. Where did you focus? Eyes, okay, right. So today, relaxing your eyes. Yes? Right, so in the walking, always remember the feet. Sometimes you feel hungry, you feel calm, you feel distracted. But repetitively remember the feet. You can feel the feet, you can feel the ground. Try to observe those details. And in the sitting, always remember the breath. Notice how the in-breath happens, how the out-breath happens. That way, next time tell us more details about your breath and the steps. Can you try? Okay, next time we will hear more details about the breathing and the steps. Yes.
So mommy, Ariana's can unmute.
Mindful walking. I did 6 to 9 steps per direction. I realized that I had a bigger pace today. I felt something on my hip. The bell rang and I went back to my chair. Mindful sitting. I drank a lot of water during the session. I only opened my eyes if I heard something. I started counting up as if I was still walking. The bell rang and I opened my eyes. Mindful walking. I did 14 to 15 steps per lap. I felt perfect temperature. My speed, I noticed that I varied my pace slightly. I also noticed that the middle part of my foot never touched the ground, apart from a few occasions. I focused on my walking. Mindful sitting. I felt a bit sleepy. I didn't fall asleep. I felt my breath go in and out. I got distracted a few times. I didn't open my eyes much. I felt like the sitting session lasted longer than the walking session. I focused on my breathing. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, so both of you have done the walking and sitting.
Yeah.
And important thing is to observe the steps more and more
Yeah.
in the walking and observe the breathing more and more in the sitting.
Yeah.
Vineth, in your report, you mentioned the steps, you mentioned the breath, but if you observe the details, you can feel which parts of your feet is touching the ground and how the breath feels. Maybe in-breath is different than the out-breath. So
Yeah.
observing those details help. Always
Yeah.
remember to observe details and include in the report.
Yeah.
Sehara's report, we can find some details, but I'm sure, Sehara, if you can look closer, you will see more details of the breathing or the steps.
Yeah.
To observe and tell us more.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Person cannot mute.
Mindful walking. I was focusing on the feet. I felt my feet. I felt the soft and warm slippers. I watched my feet go left and right, and I was aware of my surroundings and all noises. When the bell rang, I went back to my seat. Mindful sitting. I was focusing on my breathing. I felt myself inhaling and exhaling. I got distracted a few times, but I got back to being mindful.
Yes, distractions are there. It's okay to have the distractions if you know how to come back to the breath. If you know that, then there is no harm from the distractions. So always remember where to come back, even in your daily life. Don't stay distracted for long. It's okay to get distracted, but you come to the activity at hand. If you are eating something, that's your priority in the daily life. If you are walking, that's your priority. If you are drinking something, bring your attention to that. If you are, let's say, brushing your teeth, bring your attention to that. So it's okay to get distracted if you know where to bring your attention back to. Yes, so that's mindfulness. Try and see.
Finally cannot mute.
Mindful walking. I felt my feet touch the floor. The floor was cold, and I heard my feet touch the floor. Everything was silent to me, and it was very peaceful. Thank you. Mindful sitting. I felt my breath go in and come out. I heard the wind from the window. I felt my belly rise up and fall down. I paid more attention because it felt very calm. And then the bell rang. Thank you.
Yes, good to hear that you felt peaceful and silent. It's always good to appreciate silence every now and then. Our daily lives are so noisy. We have no peace. So mindfulness helps you to appreciate peace for a while, appreciate the silence for a while. So every day, make it a habit to simply appreciate this silence, appreciate the peace. Just for 10-15 minutes, if you can do that, then that helps a lot with your daily life. When you go to school, when you go to classes, it's so noisy, too much noise. So it's okay to go back to them as long as you know how to appreciate the silence. Right? So always remember to appreciate the silence for a while. In your day, you can find your own time to appreciate silence and peace like this. If you know that, then it's okay to go back to school, go back to all the noises, because you know how to appreciate the silence. Among the noises, you know how to appreciate the silence. Among all the chaos, you know how to appreciate the peace. That way, make sure to appreciate the silence and peace every day, at least for like 10 minutes. Yes, yes.
Thank you. Mindful walking. I felt the softness and the roughness of the floor. I felt my hands touching each other. I observed the direction I turned to. I felt the heater's heat. I felt my whole feet touching the floor. I felt that thoughts came and went. I heard the burden loud. Mindful sitting. I felt that my head touched each other and were resting on the chair arm. I felt a lot of thoughts coming and going. I felt a little itchy sensation in my eyes. I rubbed my eyes. I felt something on my eyes, so I wiped it off and continued to do mindful sitting. After some time, I heard the bell ring loudly, which startled me, and after about some.
Yes, good report, Laviru. You can see a lot of thoughts come and go, but it doesn't matter because you know the mindfulness you have practiced for long, right? When your mindfulness is strong, it doesn't matter that the thoughts come. Your mindfulness is intact, your peace is intact. That's what matters. So sometimes you feel the thoughts, sometimes you feel other sensations, sometimes you feel nothing. This way, the session continues. It's always good to stay for a longer period if you can. Probably not in the session, but you can do it on your own and see how this evolves into deeper peace. Right? So these sessions we can only do like 10 minutes. That's our limit here. But in your case, you can dedicate some time and practice for longer. If you do it longer, you can feel how the mind goes into deeper, calmer states. Try and see.
Anupama can unmute.
Leo, are you there? She's resting her eyes, it seems. Are you taking a break from the screen? You have to unmute.
Mindful walking. When my feet touch
Got stuck, is it? I think that's Leo's connection. We'll go to Metum Nitum and come back. Leo,
yeah.
you got stuck.
Oh, So can I use the chat?
No, you can read once again. We'll switch off the video for a while and you can read. Can you hear? No, it seems. Olu, we'll go to the next one and come.
Mithun and Nathan can unmute.
My attention was on the feet and I felt extremely cold. I got distracted a couple of times because my cat was bothering me, but I managed to ignore him and keep focusing. Mindful sitting. I inhaled and exhaled, and the air felt really cold. I got distracted a couple of times of upcoming thoughts, but I managed to ignore them and keep focusing on my breath.
Yes. It's natural that the mind get distracted with various things like the pets or the thoughts. That happens. But you can always come back to the focus. It's important that you know where to focus. So in the walking, we focus on the steps. In the sitting, we focus on the breath. That way, if you keep practicing, then you will be able to handle the distractions much easier. Right? So distractions are natural. That's how it is. But among these distractions, you have to train yourself. You have to train how to be not bothered by the distractions. That's our training. That's what we do with our mind when we practice mindfulness. So repetitively you do it. And when you do it repetitively, you become better at it. Not being bothered by the distractions.
We have Dia can unmute.
Avasarai Swami Yohansa. Mindful walking. I chose to do mindful walking on a tiled floor. The floor was dry, but I did step on drops of water once or twice. It was hard to keep my attention in one place when I was being surrounded by snacks, but I did keep my attention in mindful walking at least a bit. Mindful sitting. I sat down on a chair, made myself comfortable, and closed my eyes. At once, my mind was thinking about a video I watched on social media. I brought my attention to my breathing. A few moments later, I was wondering what I would add next to the unfinished story I'm still curating. Then a song played in my mind, and I started vibing and dancing in my mind itself. Again, I brought my attention to my breathing. I then brought my attention to my posture. I felt my hair touching the back of my neck. My palms were sweaty and the room was hot. This made me frustrated. Just then, I heard the bell ring. End of report, Swami Yohansa.
Yes, now you know mindfulness, and I will tell you something to try. When you know that your mind is all over the place, when you find it's harder to keep your attention in a single place, just simply know that you are distracted. That very knowing is also mindfulness. Like in your report, you say you are thinking, then singing, vibing, right? All those things happen. You can simply observe like a CCTV camera. you see what is happening in your mind. That too is mindfulness. It is a different approach rather than simply going back to the breath. You know that your mind is restless. You know that you are singing. You know that you are dancing in your mind. That way, simply be mindful how these things work. Try that and see. Yes? Okay. Good to see you after a long time, I guess. We have to make your mother force you to join the session.
Ausray Samin answer. Mindful walking. First, I felt that the floor was cold and many dust particles present. I saw that the first bit of mindful walking, it took time for me to identify the small details, but after some time, the rate of finding details slightly increased until I couldn't find any more. I saw one of my bad habits getting into mindful walking, which was procrastination. I saw myself going into other thoughts, but I was like to myself, I was like, uh, but I was like, after thinking about this thought, I will get back into observing my walking. But it never happened. Getting out of that procrastination mode needed the most mind power. I had to just stop making excuses and quickly start observing my walking. But after I got into the observing mood, then I stayed there throughout. Only the changing part felt the hardest. I saw myself being mindful, but me just not thinking about being mindful. It's like I know what's happening and the sensations that I'm feeling, but I was not trying to I was not trying to go much into detail about looking at all of them, because looking too much into it also felt distractful. I saw myself just registering things and keeping it in mind. For an example, I saw a bit of water on the middle of my path, and I went to the side without trampling it. And throughout the whole session, knowingly or unknowingly, I avoided that bit of water on the ground. Mindful sitting. First, I felt that the seat was cold. I felt my heartbeat, I felt my breath and heartbeat was kind of rough at first. I also felt that the breathing was not smooth because of my rough heartbeat. I saw that when my heart was giving out pressure, that very peak point felt resistive towards my breathing. After some time, I saw my heartbeat, breathing, thoughts, all of them coming to a smooth level. At first, I felt that there was sweat underneath my legs, and it kind of felt uncomfortable. But after some time, I just couldn't recognize it. Everything felt normal, even the uncomfortable things. Thank you.
Yes, Tenuka, now in your report, you are explaining a situation, a turning point in your practice. Listen carefully and see whether you can absorb what I am saying. Now, let's say, as you mentioned, focusing too much, seeing too much detail, it can be also disturbing or distractive. In the other sense, if you simply keep thinking about things, that's also not helping. Right? Instead of these two extremes or instead of these two ends, can you simply be with the walking sitting process? Like you mentioned in your report, you notice things, you register things, but you don't give much value to them. They simply come and go. And you are continuing the walking. You are continuing the sitting. Right? That way of practice would be much easier and much more peaceful in your case. You have observed all the details for many years now. So it's natural that you reach this level where you feel it's too much, it's too distracting to put force and observe the details. It's like your mind is there, you are mindful, but it doesn't care or it's not interested to go into details. So simply allow the session to flow with that mind. Simply registering things and, going with the process. Things come and go, you register them into a certain level, but you don't try to force yourself into them. Right? That way, try your practice and let me know what you experience, whether it is becoming more and more comfortable or whether it is creating more distractions. Right? You have to try not just once. You have to try for some time and see this new way of practice is good for you. You got the point? You want to add something?
No, Sainath, I got the point.
Yeah. Try and see, because if you force yourself to, observing details all the time, then it's not helping to progress. So this is a turning point, a tricky place where we have to know what to do.
Thank you, Sainath.
Leo, you want to try once again?
I couldn't complete my ebook actually, that's why.
Okay, you want to share your experience?
Yeah. About the mindful sitting. I felt very calm. I focused on my breath. I like being very mindful. Thank you.
Yes, very nice. It's good that you felt very calm. That means you are mindful. So every day be calm like that. Take 10 minutes to be calm. Can you try? Every day 10 minutes of calmness.
Okay.
Yes, good. Hello, that's the end, is it? Okay, I don't know whether we have homework. You have to tell us.
We have homework, Bante. Give me 1 minute. The one who did the homework is not there today. She's stressed out. So I will show the... Okay, so this is last week. Auntie Niranja did the keychain activity with tissue paper. And this is Sehara and Vinay. And so I did it with Tevan and Ruset. I have a story to tell there also, Bante, but I will tell it after this. And this is what Auntie Niranja had made. So I think this is what she did during the activity, and this might be the final product. Does anyone here have the completed keychain to show for homework? No? I heard she asked to complete for those who can. Yeah, so I also have a thing to share, Bante. This Tevan and Ruset are the two boys here, and they wanted to do the activity. They usually come after the session asking to do the activity. So as usual, we had to put the video, and I said watch Auntie Niranja doing and do it. So and after that they just made it extended a bit and put some glitter. After all the things were done, so I started cleaning, and then I dropped the paint tub. It was not a big drop also, but it dropped, and all the paint splashed everywhere, like on the floor, it's still there on the wall as well, and on all the four legs of the chairs, and on my legs, and then teeth everywhere. So we started cleaning, and I just wanted to share the mindful reflection of doing that. So I was like, okay, and started cleaning. So first of all, there were dishes to clean, there was the floor to clean, and I was now I saw all the thoughts popping up also. Why did we have to do an activity with the paint up? Why did I do this activity with them? So all these thoughts are popping up, and like Aradhya was telling today, I remembered when she was telling. So you can see all the stories that add on to the, it was just physically exhausting cleaning. And then, so once you clean maybe the teeth, and then you find, okay, on the hands also there is paint, and then you start cleaning that. So everywhere, but on top of that, the thoughts that are making, and it was interesting to see all the stories building up. And it was kind of funny to see what goes on in our head. And what I wanted to share was, I don't think I got angry, because there was no time for anger to come, because I was watching. And then it was like a funny scene. You are watching like a comedy. So after that, anyway, it was a bit physically exhausting. And yes, I ruined my whole dress. But yeah, so it was a good observation. So thank you for the activity, I have to say to Niranja auntie. That was my experience.
Totally her fault, using paint to do this activity. So we can blame Niranja auntie as a group.
Blame Bante also, because Bante suggests all these activities.
I'm sure in your mind you have done that part as well.
Yeah, and Aradhya
Yes.
is sending to me as well. She's been there too, all over. I think all the kids would have done that. But what was interesting was, I thought I'll be angry. There was a bit of frustration maybe, but it didn't have a chance to come. So it's a good observation. Yeah.
Yes. So it's a good observation, as you mentioned. And the interesting thing is that, we won't be able to achieve a level without mistakes. We will always make mistakes. But the regret or the anger that follows, that is the part where we introduce mindfulness, right? Sometimes whether we, no matter how mindful we become, these things happen. So it's okay, it's human. You can simply see the reactions in your mind. And when you do it for a while, you can see things happen, but you won't regret. You won't get angry. Yes, mistakes happen, but there is no regret. There is no anger that follows. That's the key. So good to hear that you didn't get angry or frustrated. That's suggests that the mindfulness works. Okay, today no paint.
Thank you, Bante. Yes, today all you can invite Auntie Samantha. Only you are muted.
Auntie Samantha can join us to do the mindful activity.
Thank you, all the Give me a second. Okay, I hope that everyone is mindful and everyone is ready for the next activity. Avasarai Bante to start our activity today. Then this is the time to relax your eyes. So as Bante was explaining and you were all giving your ideas, we need the relaxation in our eyes as well. Kiara is raising hand. Yes, Dua, you can. Yes, any question before we start it? Is it a mistake? Okay, I think it's a mistake, right? Let's go ahead. Why we need to relax our eyes? Can anyone tell me? Yes? Why we need to relax the eyes? Is it important? Huh? Is it important? Yes, Kiara? I don't hear. Kiniti, can you hear? No.
No, we don't
Maybe
hear.
her mic is not working. It's okay. Right, because time. Yes, Leah. You can say. What do you think? Why we need to relax our eyes?
Relax our eyes, they might turn red or something might happen. That's why if we relax our eyes, they can be good and healthy.
Yes, very good. They can be good and healthy, surely, because our eyes are supporting us a lot. I think among the sense faculties, the eyes are the best, right? We need our eyes for many things. Then as much as we try to relax our body, so then eyes will be relaxed as well. By doing this, after you finish in this exercise, you will feel it. And you will think that you need to do it every day. But remember, you may forget it, right? Let's see. Then first, you may sit properly, comfortably, and relax your body. Relax your shoulders, because we are starting from the relaxation. Okay? Relaxation of your body and shoulders. Check whether they are relaxed. Now, as doctor said before, remember 20 times is important to blink the eyes. Eyes are needed this. Eyes, if you don't blink your eyes, it will be dried. So we will blink the eyes for 20 times. It will improve your vision as well. Okay, let's start. 1, 2, 3. It may at your own speed. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Right. Hope that you were doing that, and did you feel that when you do that forcefully, you can feel the eyelids are moving and the softness of your eyes. It's important to feel it because now you're mindful. You can feel the touch of the eyelids with the surface of your eyes. Then number 2, exercise number 2, rotate your head. This will be done in 2 steps, right? Remember, at this exercise, you have to stare at front of head. We are not looking outside, we are looking at the front, but we move our neck. We rotate the neck to up, down, and right and left. It will improve your blood circulation. Okay, step 1, you should turn from right to left. Now, gaze is at front. Look at this. Right, left, right, left. When you are doing this, remember, we will be focusing on what we are doing. Okay, we'll do this 5 times each. Right, left, 5 times. Okay, let's start. 1, 2. No need to look at the screen. You can look out. 4, 5. Of course, you don't want to look at the screen, children. I know that it's hard to keep looking at the screen for a long time. So this is important now after the online session, doing this thing for your eyes. Right, now we are doing, just look at the screen to check what it's doing, okay? Rotate up and down slightly, not a lot, while you are gazing at the front or ahead, you just turn your neck up, down. No need to look at your device like this, okay? Right. Let's start 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we go to the next one. Ready? So then again we look to the left and right. This time it's a bit different than what we did before. Okay, when you look to the right and left, we get breathing as well. This time you turn your gaze as well. That means you turn totally. Then when you turn to right or left, you get breathing, okay? Inhale. And when you turn to the other side, you exhale. Take your time. There is no hurry. There is no rush, okay? We do this 5 times again. Let's see. I can start from left. When I get breathe in, inhale. exhale. Now the inhale and exhale will also be controlled. Okay, you know that then when we pause it, our lungs are working well. So then both happens at the same time. Okay, let's start. Okay, done. Right. Let's move to the next activity. In the third one, we turn the whole eyes and the face. Okay. Right. In the next one, we just keep our eyes closed and relaxed. It will improve your clear vision as well. You know, the darkness can improve photoreceptor cells in our eyes. That's why we should keep the lights off at night when you are sleeping. It's important to be at full dark place to sleep. Now here we are not going to sleep, but we will keep the eyes closed and relax. Now keep your eyes closed. When eyes are closed, you may see some lights through your eyelids. Some patterns occur and disappear through your eyelids. You can see some things. And you may feel the touch between the eyelids and the surface of your eyes. Very smooth touch. Check whether you can feel this. Now your eyes are closed, gently closed. You feel relaxed. You feel the relaxation of your body and the eyes as well. Okay, it goes around 1 minute. Even during your study time, you can do these things. Maybe you are not looking at the device, but looking at the book. Even when you are watching TV, while you are traveling in a vehicle, you can do these things without any kind of time, extra time is not taken for that. We don't want to pay extra time for that. Meanwhile, you are doing other activities. You can do this. Right. Now open your eyes slowly. You may feel the relaxation of your eyelids. Right. Number 5, move your gaze in different directions. Right? How to do that? It has few directions. If you are wearing glasses, maybe this is very important for you. And even for the farsightedness and nearsightedness, like some difficulties will be also getting less after doing this exercise regularly. Right, let's see what we are doing. First, we see up and down. We turn the eyes, okay? Up and down. Up and down. Let's do it 10 times each. Okay, let's start. Up, down, 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 up, down. Okay, good. Now let's take the eyes, rotate in clockwise. Okay, then rotate your eyes clockwise. We will do that 5 times. Clockwise 5 times. Okay, clockwise means you go to the right side and take the eyeball again to the front. Okay, then rotate in this way. Right? Let's start 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did 6 times. I was unmindful that I said only 5 times. Right, let's take to the other side, anti-clockwise 5 times. Right, let's start. Four, 5. Okay, then let's do it in a kind of zigzag pattern. You know, you look up, down, zigzag, right? Let's do that 5 times. Then we come from right to left, left to right, zigzag pattern, right? Start from right, look for the right side and start up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, right, down, okay? Then up, down the middle, down, up the left side, and far down left side. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. One more time. Up, down, up, down. Okay, very good. Now we've done a very important 5 exercises. There is another one. Close and open your eyes. Okay. It looks like blinking, but we take much more time than just blinking. Close while inhaling. Open while exhaling. Okay. Close. Open. Open while exhaling. Then you take the breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. In each of these, you can feel your eyelids. Now, push against your temples with your fingers. You know temples? At the sides of your ears. And in between ears and the eyes, you can feel here. Right? Then you may push against your temples with your fingers. It will improve the intraocular, the fluid. Intraocular fluid is important to keep our eyes rotation working well and the health of that with the moisture in. It's important. So you may touch this point. When you touch it, you will feel something, okay? Maybe you will feel the blood circulation in your sides of the temples. Right. Press and release. While you are pressing, keep eyes closed for 2 seconds and open your eyes while you are releasing your hand. Clear? Again, keep your eyes closed and feel it. Release it, open your eyes. 2 more times. Close your eyes. Press. Feel it. Open your eyes and release your hand. The last time, okay? Eyes are closed. Press in the temples. Feel in well. And release in. Open your eyes. How do you feel now? Let's move to the next one, right? So we draw the geometric figures with your gaze. Now, you know, very simple ones, the circles, the squares or rectangles, triangles. Okay, very simple ones. You may choose any of them. Do it 5 times. Any of these, maybe circle, square or triangle. You choose one and do it 5 times. You have to rotate your eyes. Better to close that. Close your eyes and do it, okay? Find any, either triangle or circle. I chose the square. You may choose even triangle. Do it 5 times. I did 3 times. 4. 5. Right. Let's go for the kind of complex ones. You may choose any of them. Maybe a diamond, maybe a star, trapezium or hectagon, arrow, heart, any kind of figure. Okay? Any kind of, even crescent. It's wonderful if you can draw it with your gaze. Which one you chose, that's your choice. Okay, I choose one and go with that. I did once. I'm going to the second. I finished second drawing. Any complex polygon. I finished the third. Four. Right. Finish my drawing. Now, number 9. Move your eyeballs up and down. Okay? While you are, now already we have done this, but this time we get inhale and exhale, as well as we keep the eyes closed. Okay? Moving your eyeballs up, down by keeping the eyes closed. Just when you do that, eyelids are also going up when you look up. Just check it. Then inhale, up. Exhale, down. Look as much as down. Look as much as up. Eyelid should not be open, but you look up. Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. It's with inhale, okay? And exhale. The number 10. This one, usually I've seen the computer lab operators or your ICT teacher may have told this and may have practiced with you. This is really important for the people who are using the screen always, right? Then here we get 3 stages or 3 steps, 3 distances. First one, very close to you, maybe so sorry, there is something. I will quickly correct it. Okay, quickly correct it. The first one not should be the feet, should be inches. The first one, inches. It means 1 feet. Okay. You have to get it for 1 feet. What you have to get? Take your thumb at front, 1 feet, you know, the long ruler, distance of long ruler, then it looks like this, such distance, okay? You look at your thumb finger and look at the shape of it. Have you ever seen your thumb finger this close? And have you checked the features, characteristics of it? Just look at it and identify the patterns of the ripples of that. And how is your nail? What's the shape of your nail? What are the parts of it? And the color of it? My thumb is not a straight. Now only I saw that. I have not noticed that before. Of course, right? Then this exercise is to focus on something close to your eyes. Okay, now the second step. To the second step, we get some kind of object around 10 to 20 feet. Maybe the small kids, they don't know 10 to 20 feet, but just keep attention on, keep focusing on something in your room. Maybe on the wall, something on the wall. Now keep looking at that and identify the shape of it. Maybe a picture or maybe a flower vase or something what you have inside your room. Even the blank wall. If you find a little dot on the blank wall, just look at it. Just look at it for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. Now we go to the far side. If you have a window, it's really good this time. But I know that some of you may be at the room, inside the room. You may not open the window. If you can open your window this time, you can look very far. Very far. Maybe the sky or maybe kind of far object. If you can see, I can see very far from here, then I'm looking at as much as the far side, farthest. item I can see. Okay? It's not the close thing. I'm not looking at the screen as well. I'm not looking at you now. I'm looking at far objects, very far. If you can look at your window, if you can open your window, just take time. I can see a bird at far side. And some clouds, moving clouds. You know, it's really wonderful to look at the clouds because clouds are changing their shapes. I love watching clouds, you know. I don't like watching TV, but I love watching the sky. I see thousands of movies in the sky. Thousands of movies. It's really wonderful. It looks like another world, colorful. Right. Now we get our eyes again to the front. Now take your finger, thumb finger, or your whole palm and look at it. Look at your hand. What are the shapes of it? What are these lines? There are a lot of lines in my palm. Did you see any shapes there? Anything? Even I have a black mark, a birthmark. Now only I saw the size of it, right? Okay, now we relax. Now you may have a deep breath and exhale slowly. Right, we took a long time. I think it's worthy for your eyes because your eyes are important. We have to protect them. You may share your experience, okay? Aha, if you like candy. Well, thanks, my daughter, my elder daughter created the presentation. Okay, she has put this for you. Thank you for joining.
Okay, we will thank Samanthi auntie. For me, it was very relaxing and some exercises may almost make you feel sleepy. Any of the kids you want to share how you felt? Yes, Laviru has something to say.
Yes, Laviru.
It made me sleepier than before, but apart from that, it felt very relaxing. Like the thing over here, I forgot. Oh, temple. That was very relaxing.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Thank
Leo,
you, Buddha.
that's for Laviru has felt that. Leo, what is it? You can unmute Dua. Now, anyone, you can unmute yourselves. Yes.
Actually, it's working for my eye. I feel I want to do it tomorrow, actually.
Yes. Especially at night. At evening, early in the morning, even okay. You try it every day. Even while you are traveling to school, after school, try this, huh? Okay.
Yeah, so Auntie
Thank
Samanthi
you.
taught us 10. At least we will remember some of them. And especially if you have too much screen time, you can remember to use these techniques. Great.
Not all. That's
Yes.
important. Yes.
No, all of them, if you can, it's much better. See, it took us just like half an hour. If you have that much time, it's a good thing. So yes, it's really beneficial, and instantly we felt like the relaxation. So thank you very much. All, if you have also any experiences to share with that, maybe we can end the session. Over to you.
And I have one question.
Yes,
Yeah, please give me a chance.
we'll give time for Samanthi auntie. Yes.
Yeah, Dr. Neelamani said something 20 times, 20
20
feet,
feet, I think that was also 20 feet, 20 blinks,
times,
20
or
20
20
meters,
blinks.
seconds.
20
Our doctor is
meters,
there.
20 blinks, 20 seconds.
She's
Oh,
also there. Yes, great.
And
you
okay, I
doctor.
will add Samanthi. I mean, I'm so glad with the kids. Uh, I mean, there
Pressure.
are actually 6 groups of muscles which bear in your eye. So all your exercises did the exercises to all the groups of muscles holding the eye, right?
Thank you.
Those exercises, oblique and so there are 6 groups which are holding the eye, right? So the exercises covered all exercises to all the groups. Just take a, I mean, you can just take a from the web and see how the eye muscles are there. 6 groups,
Yes.
and all these exercises had did the exercise for all those muscles. Okay.
So we've
That's
sent all the
So
muscles to
happy.
the gym today. I
Let's
just
see.
thank you.
Yes. They can find them from the YouTube as well, these exercises with the parent support for the eye exercises. Thank you, doctor.
Yes, thank you very much
Okay.
for this special appearance today, Dr. Neelamani. And thanks for all the kids, Olu. Yes. I hope Samanthi auntie had shared her message. Yes. You just had that
Yes,
question.
done.
Okay, right. Olu.
Thank you.
Today we learned that screen time is a bit too hard on our eyes and a method to help it. I would like to thank Most Venerable Dhammakasala for teaching us, and I'd also like to thank Samanthi Auntie for doing today's mindful activity. With that said, may everyone have a mindful week.
Have a mindful week, everyone.
Have a mindful week,
Mindful
everyone.
week, everyone.
You're so lucky.
Have a mindful week.
Happy week for
You too.
everybody.
Week, everyone.